We're going to spend the next 36 hours playing board games, eating and sleeping.
One of those you're probably going to be interested in. Hi, I'm Libby, this is Julian, and together we are BoxedMeeples, and we're here in Wales for another gaming weekend, another DraigCon. We're super excited, and we have this huge collection of board games to dive into for the 2 days. Unfortunately, we arrived too late last night
to play games.
Any games last night, but it's first thing Saturday morning now, and we are ready to get into the gaming.
Yeah, we woke up bright and early, and we've already set up the game Luthier from Paversons Games. So let's get stuck into that and make some violins.
Can't wait.
So we have finished playing Luthier. What was your thoughts?
It was fantastic. We all really liked it. We had Bridgerton style classical music on in the background to really get into the theme of it. We're all there making our instruments, repairing our instruments, making our patrons happy, and getting a lot of money at the end.
Yeah, it's a lot heavier than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, there's it's simple mechanics once you get to know the icons, we felt, but a lot of options, a lot of different paths to take to try and make things work, but we'll have more to say on that shortly.
Yeah, we've got a 5 reason to play Luthier coming up, so keep an eye out for that. Next up, we're going to take it a bit lighter, because this was kind of 3 hours for our first play. So yeah, we want to play a slightly lighter game. We're going to play a game called Cat in Mouth.
I'm not sure how Fenn's going to feel about us playing cat games.
No.
Wow, that was a bit tense. We've had to come out for a walk in the Welsh valleys.
Yeah, who knew Cat in Mouth would be so competitive and tense?
Oh, it was fast, it was furious, it was hectic. But you were victorious.
Yeah, I think it is worth pointing out that, beginner's luck, I think, perhaps. But now we're going to take it down a level. We're going to play a game that you've wanted to play for over a year now.
Oh gosh, yeah. I mean, I've wanted to play it for well over a year. I brought it over a year ago and we still haven't managed to table it. There's been several promises of tabling, learning, etc. gone along the times, but finally we are getting it to the table. I am beyond excited.
Yeah, so we're playing
Vindication.
Vindication.
Yeah.
Vindication then, was it worth the wait?
I loved it. I love that puzzle that is how far can you go, where are you putting all those different cubes, can you get them in the right spaces that you need them to be in. Just such a great puzzle, and I love the idea of the theme around it, and some of the artwork's really nice as well, so I really enjoyed myself.
Yeah, it didn't quite work out for me, did it? It didn't. Things didn't really gel in the way I wanted. It wasn't the game I expected.
I ended the game before anyone had a chance to leapfrog me.
Yeah,
so
I think
I rushed the ending knowing that I was in a good position for that. So
I think that's the problem. If it had gone on another round, I would have destroyed you.
Destroyed,
I think I had half the number of points you had. So we're going to have some food now, because the time's clicking on, and then we're going to play some lighter games after dinner. But we've got some bigger games planned for tomorrow, because as many games as we can in 36 hours. Okay, so we've got through a lot of games this evening. Lighter games, more kind of party vibes. What do we play?
We have played Wonder Bowling, one of the Itten games. Fantastic fun. Basically knocking down some skittles off the top of the box using a little a bishop basher.
Yeah. It seems that
technical name.
Yeah, the Japanese don't understand bowling or have never played bowling. Just aware that bowling is a thing, and they're like, you knock down pins or something. Yeah,
you have to leave one up to get a strike.
Yeah, and if you knock them all down, that's bad. So don't do that.
Yeah.
Make sure you leave one pin up.
And
I won. Also, you need to aim to leave the number of pins standing to score rather than knocking them down. So yeah, questionable grasp with bowling, but lots of fun.
We also played That's Not a Hat, and none of us had the memory capability to play this correctly, but you have cards with sort of little line drawings on them. Could be a chair, could be a traffic cone, could be a xylophone, who knows, and then they get moved around the table, and you have to try to remember what's where, and when you're sending those cards back to another player, you have to remember correctly what it is, and if you get called out and you're wrong, it's not great news.
No, and I'm terrible at memorising even what was just placed right in front of me seconds earlier, it seems. Just bad memory.
And we also played Faraway, which is like backwards card calculating fun.
Kind of reverse order fulfillment, really.
We played 2 rounds of it back on back really quickly. Obviously, we've played quite a few games. So to play one of them twice tells you something.
Yeah, I've been looking forward to playing Faraway since DraigCon when I first saw it, but it's been completely sold out everywhere, so it's nice to finally get it to the table. And it's great that it kind of lives up to expectations.
Yeah, you were looking at that one, DraigCon, and this is one that we did play at DraigCon, and we've played it again tonight. It's Beaver Creek.
Yeah, simple game. You're laying beavers and logs down, trying to stack them and hoping you don't knock those over. So it's been a range of different games we played today, from the very heavy, very long games to a range of kind of more silly party games. What a fantastic day of game playing, and we're going to do it all over again tomorrow.
Yeah.
So good night. Good morning. So it's another sunny day in Wales. We've stayed up to the wee small hours playing games.
Yep.
And this morning we have set up rock hard on the game playing table, ready to get straight into this morning.
Yeah, excited. So we played rock hard, everyone loved it, and they loved getting their candy.
Yeah. So we've been mainly playing at 2 players, and if you haven't seen, we've just done a 5 reasons to play video, so have a watch film while we've been enjoying rock hard so much, and it plays so differently at 4, because as a worker placement game, the options kind of close up quicker, obviously, with more player count. So that kind of locked you out of
getting a record deal. I was really shy. I had a demo tape. I could perform at some of the arenas, but it was really stopping me doing much else because everyone kept blocking me out, and I should have taken that first player action, but I just really wanted to do other things. So but it was a really fun game. We all really enjoyed it. And then we've also played Veil of Eternity, which was really fun, and I managed to win that one, so I've redeemed myself.
Now, if you're wondering where we are at the moment, this is actually the studio in which Phil films, and he's got a channel called Fun with Boxes. So there's a link in the description to that channel. Do have a watch of that in case you have any cameos in there, or you get his takes on the games we've played. And we're going to go home back down to the southeast of England, obviously, which is where we live. We've got time for one more game, I think, before we're going to leave.
We do, and I think it's going to be Harmonies, which I'm super excited about. So heard so many good things about this game. Haven't been able to get hold of it because it's out of stock. So great to be able to have a play of one of those games that you've been chomping at the bit to get.
Yeah, last game of
DraigCon.
2024.
So last up for the day or the weekend, we played Harmonies, a really lovely game. Really enjoyed this one. Getting our little animals out into our environments and seeing how we can maximise points. You did very well.
I did really well, yeah. I think that's
that one.
Yeah, I can't remember quite who won most. I have to keep a tot up of that and work out.
Yeah.
But obviously we've had a lovely time with Phil and Lisa. Thank you so much for having us, for kind of non-stop board game playing. And we've played quite a lot of board games, actually, just for the amount of time we've been here. So that's quite impressive.
I think we've done pretty well.
Yeah, do find them on YouTube. They're fun with boxes, and subscribe to them if you like their kind of content. Of course, subscribe to us if you like what we're doing, these kind of vlog videos. We've got lots of conventions coming up, so if you enjoy those convention vlogs as well, something to look forward to.
Yeah, we'll have one for Aircon coming, and also, of course, Essen, where we'll be there, and we'll be hopefully putting up all 4 days at Essen, and you'll be able to see what we get up to.
So, as always, thanks so much for watching.
Bye. Let's hit the road.
Hit the road.